short, I'd like to thank you guys so much for coming today. I'll keep this speech short and sweet because I know you guys are all itching to see some talent, and quite frankly, I don't want to deliver a public speech for more than a minute than I have to. But again, this is the only time I'll be able to deliver a thank you speech like it's the Grammys, so I think I'll make it count. Before we begin, I'd like to highlight how far we've come and how many people it's taken to make today possible. Because for as much as this event was student-led, there were so many people that helped us, and this event wouldn't have been possible for all the people, except for all the people that helped us along the way. Firstly, thanks again to everyone that came to the event today, because in truth, this event would be super, super boring if you guys didn't come. Next, thank you to all my fellow students that helped me make this event. Not just Lucas, Alex, and Calvin, but also all the Hinsdale Central volunteers that helped me and joined this last-minute volunteering bandwagon. So thanks again to everyone that helped. Next, I'd like to thank the Hinsdale Central staff that made this possible. Mr. Lawrence, Mr. Meyer, and the Social Studies Department were the best sponsors any high schooler could ever wish for, and they were always steering us in the right direction. And not only that, but our activities director, Mrs. Phillip, was always so active and diligent with me during the entire process. I don't know if she's here today, but if we can have another round of applause for her as well. Lastly, I'd like to thank Ms. Zhou and the Village of Hinsdale for giving us this opportunity in the first place. So, once again, I'd like to thank everyone and the volunteer today, and I hope today was either an enlightening for one or nostalgic experience for you. If you like what you saw today, I'm happy to report, and obligatory plug incoming, I'd like to report that this is just part 2 of a 3-part banger of the Lunar New Year celebrations in Hinsdale. The third and last celebration of Lunar New Year's will take place next Sunday at the Hinsdale Covenant Church from 2 to 4. While you guys are hopefully writing that down right now, I'll just end my speech right here. Thank you guys once more.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Meyer. I'm the Social Studies Department Chair here at Central. Thank you all so much for coming and celebrating this wonderful holiday with us at Hinsdale Central. I would like to thank those 4 boys. They woke up a lot of early mornings to meet with myself and Mr. Lawrence to help plan this event. But as Ben said, there were others along with us to help planning. So Lucy, Zhou, and Ying thank you so much for helping behind the scenes and organizing so many of these talented performers that we're going to see. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Miss Zhou, and she's going to give an introduction in English and Chinese.
Thank you, everyone. So we are happy you're here, and I will talk in Chinese now. 大家好，新年好。这是我们第一次在Hinsdale有一个官方的给我们庆祝新年，而且这次活动呢是一个系列活动，就是上个周末在图书馆中国年，然后今天呢是在高中是农历年，下个星期呢在 Kokoris Church 是多元文化。 那我非常高兴大家能够来支持，也非常感谢今天来的所有的这些志愿者，还有赞助，还有这些演员和这些观众，谢谢。
Hi everyone, my name is Alexis Braden. I'm a Hinsdale Central parent, and I serve as a trustee for the Village of Hinsdale. On behalf of the village, I'd like to express gratitude to everyone for supporting our first annual Multicultural Spring Festival celebration. And hats off to the students and the Social Studies Department for putting this together. I was asked to share my experiences of the Lunar New Year. While I obviously do not share your culture or heritage, unfortunately, Chinese New Year, as we called it back in the 80s, was a large and happy part of my childhood. I grew up in the Central Valley of California in a town called Stockton, a large port city connected to the San Francisco Bay. Chinese immigrants made their way to California during the gold rush. Arriving in San Francisco, they would travel through Stockton before hitting the foothills to try their hand at prospecting. many Chinese remained in Stockton, and by 1850, Stockton had become a primary center for Chinese immigrants. More than 170 years later, Asian Americans make up the largest demographic group in my hometown. Growing up in the 1980s, the Lunar New Year was so important at my public elementary school. We'd each receive a red envelope with a penny. We'd learn how to greet our peers with Kung Hei Fat Choi, sorry if I'm fumbling that, and watched our fellow Asian American students participate in the dragon dances on our school blacktop. This event today brings back many happy memories for me, and I'm honored to help celebrate the Year of the Dragon with you all. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you so much for inviting me here today to celebrate Lunar New Year with you all. My name is Yeena, and I was elected to the Dupage County Board in November of 2022. And I was the first Asian American woman to be elected for District 2 for that county board. If you live in Elmhurst, Oakbrook Terrace, Lombard, Villa Park, Lisle, Downers Grove, or the northern parts of Hinsdale, Clarendon Hills, or Westmont, I am proud to represent you. Today we are gathered to celebrate the Year of the Dragon. And as you know, the dragon represents so many good things. And it holds a very special place in many Asian cultures. It is a symbol of power, of leadership, and strength. And during this time, as you know, families come together to share joy, to honor our ancestors, and to welcome good fortune in the new year. But you know what? Lunar New Year is no longer just a Chinese American or Korean American or just an Asian American holiday. It is a testament to the diversity of our county that Lunar New Year is being celebrated more and more widely. Lunar New Year is an opportunity to embrace different traditions, to learn from each other, to make relationships across cultures. We have now more diversity in our local government, on the county board, and we are all the better for it. So this year, I hope that you will embrace the Year of the Dragon, the energy and power of the dragon, that your year is filled with abundance, and that we stand in solidarity together because we know diversity makes us stronger. Happy Lunar New Year. 谢谢.
Hi everyone, my name is John Kokoris. I'm from Hinsdale Public Library, and on behalf of your library, I just wanted to say we were so proud to start this celebration with many of you. I see many familiar faces last week at the library. It's an honor to be here, and to everyone backstage, good luck, and to everyone out there, Happy New Year.
Hello everyone, I'm Annika Zhang. I'm a student here at Hinsdale Central, and I'll be one of your co-hosts tonight. 大家好，我的名字是张舒瑞。今晚的第一个节目是南艺少年组的群舞《言语如梦》。
HCHS. Hi, I'm Calvin Cao, and I'll be your other co-host for tonight. Now, let's get it started with our first performance, which is going to be a group dance called Misty Rain Like a Dream from our non-art student group. This is a dance that aims to portray romance and its emotions, and, you know, there's a surreal or dreamlike mood. It embodies the traditional art of Chinese dance, and is widely popular amongst cultural festivals such like this one. Alright, let's hear it out for the non-art student group.